definition of this place. Now, in the illusionary world, the occultist, the magician knows nothing is real. What's that? Nothing is real. Everything is. I can't. I learned this shit so long I don't remember it, but it is from Chaos Magic books. Everything's permissible. Nothing is real. Everything's permissible. Y'all already saying it for me, and I don't email me with it. I don't even need to remember. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nothing is real. Everything's permissible. But let me get to the meaning, which is more important, which is trying to tell you if nothing's real here, all things in all possibilities in all realities, everyone's right and everyone's wrong at the same motherfucking time. So when I started to understand that concept of my occult study, when this light became online, I was now able to see why all contradictions were so plentiful and all right. Because from that person's perspective is their reality. You understand? And you don't necessarily have to respect anyone's reality, but you should at least understand why it happens. So you don't get carried away in a fucking bickering bitch ass argument. And this will never happen to me because I understand that's your level, dog. You not I don't know how to speak to you. My words carry too much information on them, at least when we talking about this here shit. You leave it to Khadijah, that's as good as it gets. Once you get around this house shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just another boy, another fetching boy. But once it comes to this, damn baby, what that mean? But once it comes to house decisions, she got this. So at least when it comes to this motherfucking shit, right here, um, damn, 3 hours. When it comes to this shit right here, in fact, I'm not gonna name this to get out. Access it and communicate. I'm gonna tell you what y'all didn't see because you won't be so metaphysical. And this is from his Peel's psyche. When she pushed him into his subconscious mind, here's the statement. Y'all missed it. He's now in the universe. You have a black man in the universe who is powerless. Powerless. Jason Peele just showed you and told you that he has no clue of how to survive, interact, move, or express anything but fear in the universe. The black man, as a symbol of the black man in the universe, that's where your power and your prowess are. But his psyche was seeing this one box and he was trying to get back to it. That represented third dimension. So you had a nigga trying to fight to get back to third dimension. Now, you can say in the context of the movie, yeah, that's what it is. But at the same time, the imagery still stands strong. That it was a black man who's powerless in the universe. And I thought you was master of the universe. So I seen that imagery, but didn't really care because I know this guy isn't genius enough. If it was a white man doing it, then I would have said he's making a point. A black man do it, I don't think he's smart enough to make a point based upon his earlier work. If it was a white man doing it, I'm saying, oh yes, he's telling the black man to your psyche in this imagery that you are powerless in the universe. The universe is foreign to you, and you will be in a true death, even scarier than death. You'll be conscious and dead. You know what I'm saying? Because some people hold solace that when I die, I just won't feel nothing and I'll be gone. But just imagine being buried alive while you're alive and you buried. You can't move in a coffin, buried. And think of how long it's going to take you to die. Oh, that's terrible. So the sunken place was equating to being buried alive. But the imagery was the darkness of the universe that showed you it was fear, it was death, it was being buried alive death, it was deeper and deeper into nothingness. Now, of course, Jason Peele, or whatever the fuck his name, Jordan Peele, probably would feel this way based upon his uninformed knowledge of self. If it was a white man, I said, he's doing this to you. Then we would have had something to decode because I'm convinced that he knew. Instead of decoding it, what you see is me taking a symbol that he used and pretty much encoding it, if that's what we're going to call the opposite. I'm encoding it with spiritual information just from my perspective. Because somebody else may encode it from their perspective, but half these niggas who are doing that are saying they're decoding it, which makes me fucking really pretend sad. You know, I'm pretend sad. I'm crying right here. I'm pretend sad that we don't know what it is we're even fucking doing and trying to be scholars at it. You're encoding it because you're not pulling the skirt off of this nigga. He did what I would say is something black people know even if they do fuck with white women. Our thing is genetic and they need us. But whatever it was, he found the different white woman. They always find the different white woman. Whatever their story is. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even care to decode his mindset. Somebody went all crazy, fuck this movie, fuck that, blah, 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 and look at his woman. I'm like, well, truthfully, if it was more of a spiritual story, I don't give a fuck who did it. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit works through many motherfuckers and you never know who. You have to be adept at reading and smelling and seeing and decoding spirit. You understand? And my practice was decoding movies. But you have to decode spirit, they speak in code. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd have been fucking saying Bobby Brown all night, not knowing, but I know how to read. I could feel the energy coming. And I could feel Whitney pulling me right there. She's still looking, still smiling. So I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? I could smell it, feel it, taste it, touch it, hear it, see it, because I've done the work. I teach you how to do the work. I'm not cooler than you. What I do, I want you to do. Because the more you can do it, the more you can teach the next man to do it. And before you know it, you have true power walking. And not a bunch of motherfuckers just yelling at each other. You understand what I'm saying? True motherfucking power in this motherfucker. Motherfucking, it pales in comparison. They can't do what you do genetically. And once you understand that, then you'll understand what the occult really is. The occult is your genetics, nigga. And what's hidden is what one cannot see. You understand? What one must know. And you cannot explain this. You understand? What I truly know, I can't explain. So the occult can never really be, the true occult can never come out my mouth. It cannot be put into words, my nigga. And what you need to do, I'll tell you is this, to understand this, long studied at this point. And I will say this, you get to be so comfortable in what you know, the idea that you need to tell somebody is right out your fucking head. I can't wait not to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Soon as we finish class or lecture or radio show, first thing I'll do with Kamani, which I like a lot. We'll go somewhere fucking else. We'll eat something. We'll do something. We talk about some of the rap or something else. My whole thing is to get my mind off of this shit. I have no desire to talk about this shit all night. You just get so content in the stuff that you're studying. The stuff that you're studying becomes smaller and smaller too. You start to get hungry to find newer shit. So I'm more hungry to find newer shit, the shit I didn't study. You know what I'm saying? I'm now collecting a lot of shit on sacred geometry. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear me talk about it because I didn't do much studying, and I'm not gonna. I could tell you about it. I could tell you a lot of things about it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna hear me pontificate and do all of this shit because that's not my expertise. I'm gonna say what I know. Say what I know. And so